Morning! I am excited because we are going to the Formula One today. So we are driving up to Abu Dhabi. Today is Thursday, the race weekend, and we can go to the pit lane walk today. So I'm quite excited on seeing the cars and probably not the drivers, but the whole atmosphere in Abu Dhabi. So yeah, we just ordered some breakfast and eating that, and then we are on the road on our way to Abu Dhabi. See you there. And we are approaching Yas Island where the Marina circuit is. We'll see where we'll park and then take it from there. There are supposed to be shuttle buses taking us from the mall car park to the actual circuit. There are shuttle buses taking you from Yas Mall to the circuit. And actually, it would be best if you park at the Terreno car park, but it's good from any other as well. We are on our way back. So I told you this morning how excited I am about the pit lane walk. Yeah, guess what? We couldn't get in. It was clearly stated when I bought the tickets in February that we have access to the pit lane walk on Thursday. So we went there, queued up for the pit lane walk, and we hadn't had an extra pit lane ticket in our apps. And so ground staff, they didn't let us in. And so we went to the ticketing office, and obviously the girl there, she wasn't entitled to do probably anything than to say people where to go. It took us some time and discussions with her to call her supervisor, then till the supervisor came. So it took probably about 30 to 45 minutes. Then the supervisor came, we showed him what was written on the tickets and that we didn't have the pit lane walk tickets in the app, like electronically. And so he got us the tickets. So we finally had the pit lane walk tickets after 45 minutes. So we went back in through security to enter the pit lane walk lane again. And exactly in that moment when we entered that area again, they said, "Oh no, it's closed now." So Formula One officially closed the pit lane walk earlier, and so we couldn't get in. So we were really gutted. So we fought. So we were there well ahead of time. We queued up for the pit lane walk. Then they told us we can't get in, and then it took them 45 minutes to sort that out, so we couldn't enter. I was so frustrated because I got the tickets for Michael's birthday. I was so excited. So yeah, we can see the cars and the pit lane. The guy, he really tried his best to get us in, but yeah, they couldn't do anything because officially Formula One and not the ground staff said that the pit lane is now closed. So he got us tickets for tomorrow's pit lane walk. So we actually didn't think about going to Abu Dhabi tomorrow as well. So now we are probably going. Fingers crossed I can shift some clients tomorrow to a bit of later timing, because one client I might have in that timing of the pit lane walk, because it's only open for about the experience today, probably 1.5 hours or even less. So fingers crossed, and we are on our way back now. Otherwise today was great. So we went into the venue, into the fan zone, had a quick look at the track, went to the Eggnog Performance Center, so where we could compare ourselves to Formula One drivers. So our abilities, like how we jump, our strength, our reaction times. That was quite nice and quite fun to do. I was number 2. Michael was number 3 of the day or the last hour. The important thing is I was number 2. My values, they were adjusted to female Formula One drivers. So overall, in absolute numbers, Michael was better than me. Today we thought about going to the concert tonight, but my knee is, I don't know, it's growing bigger by the minute, and hopefully it will be better soon.
Hello again. We are back on our way to Abu Dhabi. It's Friday today and we still try to get into the pit lane walk. We have some tickets. We are not quite sure when it takes place. We tried to contact the Abu Dhabi GP hotline yesterday, but they were out of service and the service stopped at 6 p.m. Let's see. We're just going there and hope that we have a chance of entering the pit lane walk.
Another day without a pit lane walk. The pit lane walk was too late at night. We had some fun in the fan zone and went back to Dubai. Good morning! It's Saturday. Today's qualifying day. It's 9. We are all packed because we're spending the night in Abu Dhabi. So we're about to drive. There we want to go to see Seaworld. That's included like one pass to one of the theme parks. There'll be some other activities than roller coaster because we both get really sick and nauseous going on roller coasters. So yeah, we're not up for Ferrari World. So probably Seaworld is hopefully the best bet for us. After that, we are checking into our hotel and then we are going to the qualifying session this night. So yeah, see you there. Hopefully a little breakfast stop at the last exit. That's right around the border from Dubai at Abu Dhabi, and we are hoping to find a good coffee and some breakfast there. There's the percent Arabica right at the back, the white one. There's the menu, and then you can order, so the little drive-thrus. Percent Arabica has really nice coffee. I definitely want a coffee from them. And we arrived at SeaWorld. We did experience all the worlds, all the oceans. Here we were going to the penguins. Yes, it was pretty cold in there, but the penguins are quite cool. I just love them. They're sweet. I was a penguin myself here as well. So if you're thinking about visiting SeaWorld, it's definitely worth a visit. See, because they're smiling, so they're happy fish. Yeah, if you're not after all the roller coaster, then definitely SeaWorld is your visit. Good morning and happy Sunday. Today is race day. We had a great day yesterday with the qualifying and just hanging around the area, seeing the pit lane of the Formula One Academy. I saw the Charlotte Tilbury one. Yeah, really, really cute. I just love it. And I think to bring, a bit of femininity into the Formula One business, that's actually great. And it was so cool to see. Qualifying was great as well. We are sitting right next to the Dutch fan zone, so a lot of orange people around us, and they have an extra beverage and Dutch fan zone area downstairs as well, where they have like non-alcoholic beverages, etc., etc. So I didn't know that existed, and obviously can only enter if you are Dutch, so we couldn't, but there was lots around there as well. Got our wristbands for the concert at night, so a tip from my side, get those wristbands early because they were not sold out, but they ran out of wristbands and said then that the event Eminem at night is completely full and you can't get into even if you do have a 2-day pass. So we went to the Eminem concert. It was great. So apparently concert starts around 9 p.m. so not too late. So if you make your way after the qualifying to the bus and then go to the Etihad, and then it's perfectly fine and you are in time for or well ahead of time of the concert. What got a bit annoying, and one tip from my side, if you do have a car, drive to the venue and park at Yasmore, because after the concert ended and we left actually a bit early, there was no way we could get a taxi or Kareem or an Uber. They were all busy, so the app showed there's no driver available, and obviously all of the Kareem and Uber drivers, they wanted to make some money as well this weekend. They had ridiculous prices, so Michael got to talk I think to 3 or 4 of them just driving around, and they said that they charged around $100 for a drive that took us then in the end $15. So that's why we walked to Yasmall and had a late dinner there. And then we thought, okay, so now it's fine and let's grab a cab. So we ran to the taxi area at Yasmall and I was like, oh, it's to the right, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, but there's a huge queue. So that was really, the queue was huge. We queued for around 45 minutes to an hour to get a taxi, so that was a bit annoying, and the parking garage by then was completely empty, so I think you're better off if you're driving there. So we are driving there today with the car, so let's see how we get out of the car park at the end of everything. So tonight is news, and obviously it's a race day. I'm so excited. Qualifying was great, and so let's see today. I'm really looking forward. Yeah, so you see our hotel room in the back. So we stayed at the Marriott of Busan. So it's not too far away, about 25 minutes, basically in the middle of nowhere, but it was quite nice. I had good breakfast and yeah, so very convenient to stay here for the night. I'll take you with me to the track. See you there. Hi there, it's now Wednesday and I thought I'd do a little recap of our Formula One weekend. Wasn't it worth it? What did I think? First of all, it was definitely worth it. We had such a great time, and even though my probably Formula One days where I watched the races on TV are over for a couple of years, but it was so good to see a race actually. So really to having cars going around, to see people overtake each other and just follow the race, really good. So I really enjoyed it, enjoyed the whole atmosphere. So starting with Thursday, Super Thursday, where we were supposed to get on the pit lane walk. I think I told you that before. That was probably the only thing that wasn't a real great experience. So if you go there, if you think you have to pit lane walk and include it in your tickets, please make sure that in the official Abu Dhabi Grand Prix app, you have an extra pit lane walk ticket. So it's not a general admission ticket, it's an extra ticket. And if you don't have it, then please arrive early and try to sort it out with Ask Yas. And they have lovely stuff there, but ask for a supervisor because he's the one that can help you. Yeah, so that's something I would have made differently if I would go there again, because that was really a bummer. I was so looking forward to seeing the cars and the teams and the atmosphere. So yeah, I was quite disappointed that we didn't get to experience that. But we did experience, we went to the Formula One Academy pit lane. So that was quite nice too. So see the cars there, saw the Charlotte Tilbury team, and yes, that was a great experience. Other than that, it was great. So there's a lot of stuff to do. You saw us doing the performance test where they compare you to a Formula One driver in your capacity, like speed, strength, reaction. And so I scored, I think, a good 8.2 points out of 10 or something. So that was good. And I was right just before Michael, because they compared me with a female driver instead of a male driver with him. So that was cool. Having some of the drivers up for the interview real close. That was a nice thing in the fan zone as well. And then for Saturday and Sunday, obviously we had our spots at the Marina grandstand, and I really liked it. I researched a lot before the race because I gifted the tickets to Michael for his birthday, like where to sit, what to book. And it was worth it because I think we sat perfectly. We had the Dutch fan zone right next to us. So it was a bit of a bummer that Verstappen had a little collision just right at the start. So yeah, their enthusiasm calmed down a bit. But on the other hand, it made the race a lot more exciting, because Verstappen here overtook a couple of times. And that was the good part about the Marina grandstand as well, because we saw two spots where they can actually overtake from our seats. So that was pretty cool. And then obviously having the boats and the marina and the W hotel, it was actually great. And we had a huge monitor right in front of us as well, so we could see other parts of the race as well. So highly recommend the Marina grandstand. We had a great time. What I can't recommend, and I think I told you that before, was the taxi lane and getting back to the venue, and especially back from the venue by public transport. So we drove with our car on Sunday and it was a breeze. So we went in, obviously we didn't go that early, maybe around 12, 1-ish. Maybe it was 2. Parking spots were already taken. But yeah, we found a spot from someone who went into the mall and just got back to his car. So we took that spot, and then getting out was really, really easy. Be advised to get your wristbands for a concert early. So the time you get to the venue, just get your wristbands and that you have access to the concert at night. Yeah, but other than that, enjoy. So that was really it. Us having a great weekend and a great experience at the Formula One. Stay tuned, because I try to get at least one of the Formula One Academy drivers onto my podcast, because I really think about have it all and about thriving in a male-dominated industry. I think they would be perfect. So fingers crossed that I get one of them to appear at the podcast, at least one. So yeah, that was it, Formula One. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with my podcast, it's Have It All. Just have a look at my videos. It's a video and podcast, so subscribe on YouTube to this channel so you won't miss that episode. And subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and wherever you see me. That's for now, and I'll see you in the next one.